Hello and welcome to CED 6240 Financial Ethics. My name is Dr. Francis Millerani. I'll be your instructor for this 6-week course. As you know, all courses this summer will be online, 100% online. And so we'll make the best of it as we move forward. So before we jump into any details, I want to first of all recognize that this is a very stressful and uncertain time for many people. And I know that many of you are dealing with uncertainty about many things because of the coronavirus. And I just want to let you know that I'm empathetic to that problem. If something comes up during the semester where you're having difficulty completing any work, by all means, please communicate with me and I'll make every accommodation I can to make this as smooth a learning experience as possible. My goal in this course is to have you learn as much as possible. So we do have some protocols that we use to encourage the learning process. But at the end of the day, the main goal is for you to learn as much as possible. So my email address is right here, fmillerani@northeastern.edu. You can email me anytime. I'll try to respond within a couple of hours, maybe sooner in some cases. But basically, if you want to communicate with me, email is the best thing. If you want to schedule an appointment with me, I'm happy to just email me and we'll schedule some time, either through Zoom or some other mechanism where we can chat. Okay, so with regard to this course, first of all, I want to talk a little bit about the syllabus. And there is a handbook that is provided by the CFA Institute. It's free. So if you click here, it'll open up the PDF. That's the only materials that you'll need for this course. That and of course the stuff that I'm posting on Blackboard. So you won't need to buy any supplemental materials for this course. Everything that I require for the course will be posted on Blackboard. So the course basically centers around CFA Level 1 exam, the ethical portion of that exam, which I believe is about 15% of that exam. And we're going to basically jump into what ethics is and what the special ethical responsibilities that finance people face when they're in the investment industry. So there's a series of student learning outcomes here. I'm not going to read through these. You can read through them, but essentially, a big part of what we're trying to do is talk about ethics as it relates to the investment and financial industry and help you get ready, if you so desire, for the CFA exam. So the grading methodology, I outlined a little bit later, and basically every week you'll have a graded assignment. That'll be a series of objective questions that will be focused on the materials that we've covered in a particular week. There'll be a discussion question or two that you'll be expected to participate in. And there'll be 2 exams, one in week 3 and one in week 6. So as you know, this is just a 6-week course. So we condense a lot of materials into 6 weeks. So it will require a fair amount of time and attention on your part. So essentially what I have here is a calendar of events. And essentially the way we're going to work through the materials is to go through the standards that are articulated by the CFA as it relates to ethics. So week 1, we'll go through standard 1 on professionalism. Week 2, we'll go through standards 2 and 3, integrity of capital markets and duties to clients. Every week, you'll be expected to read the material that is in the particular chapter, review the materials I've posted in terms of lecture and videos, and then do the graded assignment and the discussion board. And that'll be the methodology every week. Intertwined in that will be 2 exams, one in week 3 and then one in week 6. So if you do the work, you should get a very good grade in the course. So my objective is not to have you worry about your grade. My objective is to have you maximize the amount that you can learn. All right, so I'm going to now move on to some of the week one materials. So week one materials, I'm going to give you a brief overview of ethics, and then we're going to jump right into standard one on professionalism.